Ayan, magbasa muna tayo, classmates, ng ating mga comments sa ating Facebook Live. So, sabi ni Diana Cargulo, hello po, shout out daw po, hashtag padayon classmate, hashtag 1COE, hashtag escalate.
Ayan, sabi niya din na ang fresh naman ng mga to. Grabe, partner, no? Ang fresh mo daw.
Grabe, ikaw din naman. Sabi ni... Teka, hindi ko mabasa. Sabi niya, hi Nicole, maganda ka pa sa umaga. Thank you po. Grabe naman yon.
Ayan, sabi ni Gwyneth Greens, good luck po, hashtag padayan classmate, hashtag 1COE and hashtag escalate. Grabe, partner.
Partner, wag nating kalimutan, classmates, wag nating kalimutan na i-include ang ating mga hashtag. Ha?
Ayan, magbasa pa tayo. Ito kay Pai Dabalus. Shoutout po. Hello sa'yo, classmate. Ayan, kamusta ka?
Sabi naman ng isa nating nag-comment, mine po kay Reeves Yekla.
Hi! Kamusta kayo, guys? Shoutout po kay Reeves, sabi ni Neri Mendoza Castor. Hello, classmate. Kamusta ka dyan? Nasaan ka?
Classmates, don't forget to share this live para din makumalat siya sa ating other classmates. Sabi ni Ate Karil, ang blooming naman ng mga hosts, fighting ESC, padayon.
Shoutout po kay Reeves, sabi ni Neri Mendoza Castor. Hello, and sabi naman ni Jean Santos, sana kilala mo pa ako. Oo naman, classmate, kilala pa kita.
Gusto po magpa-shoutout, please comment kung sinong gusto niyong ipa-shoutout for this live.
Jean Santos. Sabi naman ni Chris Lay Rodriguez, paano po maging fresh ng ganito kaaga? Alam mo, classmate, maligo ka lang ng maaga din talaga.
Oo, classmate.
Good morning! Before we start the program, please be reminded of our guidelines for this.
For our webinar guidelines for today, classmates, please be attentive. Participants are encouraged to actively participate by typing comments, reactions, or suggestions in the comments section. And also, please comment responsibly. Keep your questions minimal and on topic. Kindly use the comment section to type in your questions. We will collect these and address them during the Q&A session at the end of today's presentation.
Before we start our program, please be reminded of our guidelines for this webinar. Be attentive. Participants are encouraged to actively participate by typing comments, reactions, or suggestions in this comment section.
Also, please comment responsibly. Keep your questions minimal and on topic. Kindly use the comment section to type in your questions. We will collect these and address them during the Q&A session at the end of today's presentation.
Good morning! Before we start the program, please be reminded of our guidelines for this webinar. First is to be attentive. Participants are encouraged to actively participate by typing comments, reactions, or suggestions in the comment section.
Comment responsibly. Keep your questions minimal and on topic. Kindly use the comment section to type in your questions. We will collect these and address them during the Q&A session at the end of today's presentation.
Hello, hello, hello! Good morning, classmates, ladies and Adamson University Engineering Student Council for this academic year 2021-2022. I'm classmate Reeves.
I'm classmate Nicole.
And we are the Master of Ceremonies for today's program. Ayan, good morning naman sa'yo, partner. How's your sleep? Balita ko, excited ka daw ngayon, ah.
Morning rin sa'yo, partner. Siyempre, nag-beauty rest ako at pinaghandaan ko talaga tong araw na to.
Alam nyo ba guys na sobrang saya namin ng partner ko to see all of you here at today's event. Tama ba, partner?
Tama ka dyan, partner. And nakakatuwa na ang dami natin for today's live. As we all welcome a new school year, we would like to show our care by asking, kumusta kayo, classmates? Kasi 'di ba, college life, expected, stressful, 'di ba? And para din maka-unwind tayo for today.
Tama ka dyan, partner. This is a great opportunity to all of us guys para man lang makapag-distress kahit isang araw.
So sa mga gusto magpa-shoutout at may gustong ipa-shoutout, yes, pwedeng-pwede po, and we can use this time to do that before we formally start our event.
Ayan, partner, as of now, meron na tayong 53 viewers sa ating Facebook Live. And not just that, partner, we are also live on YouTube. Ayan, kamusta kayo, guys? You may use the comment section to send your answers kasi sobrang excited na kami basahin ng partner ko yan. Kasi nga, kakastart pa lang ng term natin.
Yes, ang aga-aga pa but very alive na agad ang ating mga viewers. Kitang-kita naman kanina sa ating comment section.
Ayan, alam ko guys na very unusual sa inyo gumising ng ganitong oras. Kaya magkape-kape muna tayo para naman magising yung mga diwa natin, di ba? Kasi ako, partner, katatapos ko lang magkape kasi hindi ako morning person eh. Ikaw ba?
With you, nag-coffee ako kanina kasi pag weekends, lalo na ngayon, nag-start na yung semester natin. Bihira akong gumising ng maaga. Anyway, let's now read your comments. Ayan, may nagpapabate. Sabi niya, happy birthday po kay Alec Christopher Gawaran. Batiin niyo siya, guys. Hello po, happy birthday.
Ayan, sabi naman ni Princess Cadiz, good morning. Ang fresh naman ng mga host. Ano ba, Ate Princess? Maliit na bagay lang to.
May nagpapabate. Sabi niya, hello, happy birthday, Ribs. Partner, birthday mo ba ngayon?
Actually, partner, next month ba yung birthday ko? Pero thank you, Diana Cargulo, dahil advance siya magbate.
Papa-shoutout din si Kuya Mark Kakanindin. Pa-shoutout naman yung mga tulog pa na ESC officers. Hoy, mga ESC fam, gising-gising tayo ngayon.
Ayan, ito naman kay Emmanuel John Reyes. Good morning, BFF Reeves. Good morning sa'yo, partner. Ay, good morning sa'yo, BFF. Ayan, kamusta ka dyan? Ayan.
May nagpapamind, baby Reeves. Walang aagaw. Wala talagang aagaw. Sayo na si Reeves.
Ayan guys, don't forget to use our hashtag Hashtag Padayon Classmate, hashtag #1KoE, and hashtag Escalate. Ayan, huwag kakalimutan yan guys kasi importante yan.
Agree. Sabi niya, shout out sa aking love of my life kay Andy na isa ring ESC executives. Hello sa'yo.
Ito na, partner last na to, si Villarama Gerard. Sabi niya, hi sa mga prof ko. Ayan, hashtag Padayon Classmate, hashtag 1KoE, and hashtag Escalate. Hi po sa mga prof ni Kuya Villarama Gerard. Ayan, hi.
Hi din sa mga prof ko, pero grabe partner, active na active ang ating mga classmates, and seeing them makes me very excited for today's program. Ikaw ba partner, kumusta ka naman? Ang daming nagmamind sa'yo kasi ang fresh mo today.
Ano ka ba partner? Maliit na bagay lang to. Pero syempre, pinaghandaan ko talaga tong araw na to kasi ito yung unang event ng ESC eh. Pero partner, buti na tanong mo kung kamusta nga ba ako. Kasi so far, okay pa naman ako. Sobrang bombarded lang ng schedule ko this past few weeks dahil sa mga schedules, deadlines, and fortunately, naitatawid ko naman sila and naipapasa ko sila on time. Ikaw ba partner? Parang ikaw yung fresh ngayon eh. Kamusta naman yung week mo so far?
Good to know na napapasa mo yung mga requirements mo on time. And syempre, fresh talaga ako kasi beauty rest. Kasi unang evento ng ESC and dapat fresh talaga tayo. Kasi I don't know if it's just me but total opposite ng nararanasan nyo as of now na very smooth ang aming first 3 weeks.
So mapapasana all na naman ako sa freshness mo, partner, no? Pang ilang araw na yan, partner, ah. Anyway, as we begin this school year, we express our good luck to all of our classmates as they overcome the challenges of this academic year.
With that being said, may we all remind you why we are here today. To send motivation to these young minds as for the title of our event,
Padayon, Chasing Your Dreams. Wow. Ganun yung sobrang catchy kasi in fairness. Pero partner, share ko lang. Madalas ko kasi siya nakikita sa social media yet di ko talaga alam yung meaning ng padayon. So, Miss Nico, tatanungin kita, ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin ng padayon?
grabe naman sa Miss Nico, pero I agree na napaka-catchy talaga ng title natin for this event. Kahit nasabi mo nga kalat siya sa social media and very cliche siya in our generation, it really has a beautiful meaning, especially for us students. Pero buti na lang natanong mo at na-curious ka on what is the real meaning of padayon. Padayon belongs to several Visayan languages that means to keep going. And this is the purpose of our event, classmate, to remind us to keep moving on chasing our dreams with determination and self-confidence.
Ayun naman pala yung meaning ng padayon, partner. Salamat naman sa'yo. So guys, if you think you're lost and need you ng motivation to keep going sa life, this is the right place for you. Tama ba, partner?
Tama ka dyan, partner. Kaya classmates, sit tight and stay tuned.
But before we get started, please be informed that if you have any questions for our guest speaker, please type them anytime during the presentation into the comment section para makolek namin and ma-address namin sila sa Q&A session natin at the end of our speaker's presentation.
So, let's officially begin our program with the Adamsonian prayer, followed by the national anthem and Adamsonian hymn.
Dear Lord, teach me the things that are important, to be generous with your gifts, compassionate to those who have less, just in the face of unfair circumstances.
True, gracious when things don't go my way, and magnanimous when they do.
May nothing else matter except faith in your goodness, my neighbors and mine.
Hope that things can get better, and charity that always sets things right.
May your special love for the poor, the mark of my uniquely Vincentian education, be the work I excel in. the standard I constantly refer to, and my courage when I meet you someday.
Amen. O Mary, conceived without sin,
pray for us who have recourse to thee. Saint Vincent de Paul,
pray for us.
May we call on Miss Rhea Antulihao, the chairwoman for social issues of Adamson University Engineering Student Council, to deliver her welcoming remarks. Please give her a virtual applause.
Good morning, everyone. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the Adamson University Engineering Student Council's monthly awareness talk, live on all of our social media platforms. I am very grateful to all of the engineering student organizations, the viewers, individuals, and everyone who actively participates in this event. Today's talk will explore more about our dreams, which are vital in achieving success. To dig deeper on this topic, we have a very notable guest speaker that will enlighten us about our dreams. So, I will conclude my speech by encouraging everyone to please participate and listen closely to the talk, as I promise you that you will have many takeaways after this event. I wish you a successful, enjoyable, and fruitful event. So stay tuned, buckle up, and happy dreaming. Thank you.
Thank you, classmate Rhea. Alam mo, partner Lodi ko talaga tong si Ate Rhea. At talaga namang binigyan niya tayo ng short but very meaningful na opening remarks. Kaya mga classmates, kung na-inspired tayo kay Ate Rhea, mas mai-inspire tayo sa ating guest speaker.
It is our pleasure to introduce our guest speaker and our very own alumni who will tell us about his journey to making his dream come true and will make us believe to never be afraid to dream. He graduated in October
biggest dreams. After having his own family, he found joy and happiness and treated his family as his best personal accomplishment. Our guest speaker has an optimistic view of life as he does not see age as a hindrance to enjoying things. He spends most of his time traveling both locally and internationally with his family. In fact, he has been to 8 local and 5 international destinations. As a nature lover, he is also into photography. One reason why he loves traveling a lot. Classmate, we are delighted to welcome our guest speaker who is a very cool, positive, and outspoken person who always brings smiles to everyone and believes that prayer is his most powerful weapon. Please all welcome Engineer Pablito Manny Veloria.
Good morning to all members of Adamson University Engineering Student Council and to my classmates in Adamson University College of Engineering. Thank you for inviting me to be your resource person and today's awareness talk virtually to our future engineers from Adamson University. Thank you to the officers of Adamson University Student Council headed by Mark Kakanindin and the rest of the officers for inviting me today. I just hope that I can leave something positive today. Our country is still euphoric with the best Olympic team performance held in Tokyo lately after 97 years. We have the first gold medal in the Olympics in boxing and another silver medal in boxing. All of them came from Mindanao. These athletes have shown how far our Filipino individuals could go if we continuously hone our skills and pursue our individual dreams. Your team, for your awareness talk, Padayon, Chasing Your Dreams, is very relevant. I love that word, Padayon. It's a Visayan word which means keep going, ipagpatuloy, chase your dreams. I want to pose this question to all engineering students in this virtual gathering. When you decided to choose your course or career in college, who or what transpired you to have this choice of course? Was it your childhood dream? A suggestion from your parents? Or friends? Or an individual who was a great influence on you? Or you were influenced by the beautiful word engineer that would bring you to the next level of personal success 5 years after? Let me share with you my own dream. Mine is a modest dream, and I'm happy to share with you that life has been so good to me through the years. One of my favorite short stories that inspired me was the story of a playful frog. While playing, the frog didn't notice that he fell into a very deep pit, and only a ray of sunlight would provide light in that very deep pit. Suddenly, the little frog smelled danger as he heard a hissing sound from a snake inside that pit. All throughout his life, this little frog was never taught how to jump. But he was thinking of his precious life. He has to save himself, otherwise he would be dead. In his mind, one thing would only save him, and he put all his energy in his mind and thought of having the biggest jump of his life. And he did. And he realized the powerful lesson that helped him survive danger. When I was young, I wanted to be a doctor. In my grade in high school days, I was fascinated to read lots of books related to medicine. But sometimes, God and destiny would bring us somewhere else, beyond our personal dreams. The 𝐏𝐸𝐴 scholarship granted me during college brought me to 𝐵 University in San Marcelino. And I was advised to enroll and take the course Civil Engineering, a course that was never part of my childhood dreams. The basis of the scholarship committee in choosing my course was my score in mathematics in the scholarship examinations. Unknown to me, as it would over me,
Ayan, thank you Engineer Viloria for that wonderful talk. Alam mo partner, tumatak sa akin yung sinabi ni Engineer that sometimes God and destiny will bring us to somewhere else. Kasi, di ba partner, di naman lahat ng dreams natin is natutupad and we have to trust the process and God kasi alam niya talaga kung ano yung best sa atin. Ikaw ba partner?
I also believe in what Engineer Veloria said na the more positive people in your life, the better. And also invest in your health, mentally and physically, guys, especially at this time of pandemic. It's okay to not be okay and pause for a while.
Ayan, gusto ko lang kayo i-remind ulit guys that you can still submit your questions through the comment section. Ayan, babasahin namin yan later on.
But before we proceed with the question and answer portion, we will be right back after the commercial break. So with that, we will go ahead and begin answering the questions submitted during our speaker's presentation. Partner, excited ka na bang basahin ang mga katanungan na sinend ng ating mga classmates?
Oo naman, partner. I can't wait ako sa kung ano nga ba ang sasabihin ng ating guest speaker kasi partner for sure.
Tagalin pa, here are a few questions to be answered by Engineer Veloria.
Ayan. So ako muna mag-start, partner, no? So let's start with Miss Neri Mendoza Castor. Ang question niya po for you, engineer, is when can you say it is the right time to do something or start chasing your dream?
When is the right time? Actually, the right time is now. Every day is your day to start chasing your dream. Kasi today could be, if you will not chase your dream today, it will be part of yesterday. So, kailangan araw-araw. The moment is the right time to chase your dream. Huwag niyo sabihin bukas na lang, mamaya na lang. If you face it now, the opportunity is at your pace. Grab it and chase your dream kaagad. Agad-agad. Ganun talaga ang ano. Kasi parang ano yan ang opportunity nga, pag you let it go, minsan hindi na siya babalik baka wala na yung second chance. So, yung first chance, agawin mo na yung opportunity, chase your dream.
Thank you po. And here are another question po. Good morning, engineer. Ano pong ma-advise nyo sa mga civil engineer na nahihirapan po mamili ng specialization? From Mike Vincent Kinao.
Actually, that was also my challenge when I was taking up the civil engineering. As I was shared during my speech, I didn't like my course given to me because it was just given by the scholars committee. But of course, people around you, your classmates, your professors, and a lot of friends would inspire you to really pursue what is in your minds. The best thing is just enjoy the course, and sooner or later, you will really find the specialization that you would need. But of course, you have to check with your friends, with classmates, your professors. Yung mga simpleng consultation would help you a lot. Kung at this point, hindi pa kayo really decided on your specialization. You can also check out with a lot of information in the social media, in Google, ano yung mga in-demand ngayon. But of course, what matters is, ano ba yung pwede kang mag-enjoy habang ikaw yung nag-aaral? Kasi kung hindi ka nag-i-enjoy, medyo mahirap yon. The more you enjoy your studies, the more you enjoy the course, the more you enjoy the subjects and the specialization that you are in the end, you will be successful in choosing that kind of specialization sa engineering. Kasi ngayon, sa civil, iba-iba ng di ba? Meron ng structural engineering, meron ng construction. Unlike on our time, we only have one course, civil engineering, so it covers everything. So ngayon, meron na kayong, para kayong doctor meron na kayong specialization. And it will be up to your dreams. Ito yung magsaset sa inyo ng target. Ano ba talaga ang gusto mong maging field of specialization in the future? Pero
muted po kayo, engineer.
Sorry. Sabi ko kanina, huwag niyong mamadaliin yung pagpili ng inyong specialization. Take your time. And just find out where you think your interest will fit in. Ganun talaga Ako nga I realized my favorite subjects and course, favorite subjects was when I was already in my fourth and fifth year. So yung first 3 years ko sa engineering, talagang I really have to enjoy it with my classmates, just do my best in all subjects, and yun lang. It will come sooner or later. But of course, huwag naman masyadong matagal kasi baka mag-decide ka, almost you're there na, mahirapan kayo dyan.
Oh, okay, thank you, Engineer. Pero ito pa po, meron pa pong isang comment galing kay Gwyneth Green. Sabi niya, "Good morning po, Engineer Manny. What advice can you give to every aspiring engineer who are struggling to cope up with our situation right now?"
That's a good question, Gwyneth, kasi at this point, hindi ko nga ma-imagine na you are studying in college, you are going through these difficult subjects, and it's so hard to really learn your lessons online. May limitation kasi online versus sa actual na face-to-face. But of course, since ito na nga yung situation natin ngayon, we really have to accept it. You have to face it na you will be seeing your classmates only online. You'll be seeing only your professors online. You'll be checking a lot of your studies online. Everything is online. So hanggang nandito tayo sa situation na to, maximize what you can learn from it. And this will be your preparation. Kasi in the future naman, hindi naman parating ganating ating situation. So basta aral kayo ng aral. But it has to be balanced. Kasi sabi nga natin pag puro laptop, puro computers, puro gadgets, sometimes boring, no? It has to be balanced, no? Find a way to balance every situation. So, maximize lang yung magagawa nyo ngayon at this point. But don't let the situation really discourage you. Mag-aral kayo na mag-aral through online. Yun talaga But of course, keep yourself sane by continuously dealing with your classmates, with your friends, exchange notes, exchange ideas online. Kasi yun lang yung pwedeng mag-balance ng ginagawa natin ngayon. Kahit sa office nga namin ngayon when we are having our meetings in the office, we also face them through computers. We do not see whom we are talking. Hindi namin alam yung kausap. We only see the names on the screen. And since yung nga yung call ng times, we have to live with it. We have to enjoy it. Yun lang talaga. Otherwise, kung sasabihin natin gusto ko ganito, gusto ko ganyan, but the present time calls what we have to do at this moment. Kung ano yung magagawa natin sa present time and giving our best, hindi ka mahuhuli. Kasi ganoon talaga yung generation nyo ngayon, you're lucky and at the same time, medyo action because of this pandemic. But of course, we do not know when this will end. But at this time, meron namang way to to really interact with your classmates, with your teachers, with everyone. And kagandaan nga ngayon, wherever you are, you can really connect. Ang bilis ng connection. Unlike noon, makikita mo lang yung mga classmates mo, mga kaibigan mo, if you will go to the campus. Ngayon, the campus is virtual. You can go anywhere in your room, somewhere, available na through your gadget, through your laptop.
Thank you po, Engineer. And here are another question from RB Cristel Alera. Sabi niya po, hello po. My question will be, what's the biggest factor that has helped you to be successful?
Actually, the biggest factor that made me successful was my personal dream to achieve my targets. Nung time namin ng college, iba yung atmosphere noon Noon, we just go to school, to campus from our boarding house, and everything has to be learned through the hard way. Merong mga through the books, through research. So, ang number one tong factor why I became successful was I really focused on my studies. So, my classmates then, my kaibigan mo, but as I was telling, the more positive influencers that you can have within your circle, these people around you will help you to achieve your targets. Plus, of course, my professors in college also help us to inspire us to achieve our targets. And ang advantage namin nung time na noon sa Adamson, meron kaming figurehead in our scholarship program, our second father at Away from Home, the late Dean of Education, Dean Domingo Mendero, who took care of all of us, the scholars, as if we were all his children. So inaalagaan niya kami, kinukumusta niya lagi kami, he checks our academic performance, and he makes sure that we also are being developed into a well-rounded person by exposing us to extracurricular activities. Dapat balance siya eh. So maybe because I enjoy the academics and I enjoy the extracurricular activities in the school being offered by the scholarship program, doon ako nag-enjoy. And the more you enjoy with your studies, the more you're focusful ka. But of course, sa mga young people right now, ang pwede ko lang sabihin, of course, we cannot avoid being in love, no? Talagang it comes to us naturally. But of course, it has to be balanced, no? I-balance niyo ang inyong studies, i-balance ang inyong love life, at hindi pwedeng puro love life. Kasi pag puro love life ang inasikaso nyo during your college, medyo maapektuhan ng studies nyo. Now, ang be successful and get your diploma after 5 years. Yun dapat ang focus nyo. It should be your daily target. Dapat matapos yung studies nyo. You have to enjoy it. And after that, you can do everything kasi tapos na kayo. Meron na kayong degree. Mahirap kasi during your college, iba yung inyong priority. Along the way, maraming temptations. But remember your parents. Remember your brothers and sisters. Remember those who are financing your studies. Napakamahal ng tuition fee ngayon. And they are investing their savings to your studies, dapat mag-aral lang kayo ng mag-aral. Yun lang. But of course, sabi ko nga, ibabalas nyo naman yung anyong lifestyle. Kasi hindi pwede for studies, dapat meron din kayong socialization. Para at least in the end, matatapos nyo lang yung studies. Yun lang yung pwedeng gawin. Finish your course, get a diploma, and the rest will be yours after 5 years.
Ayun, thank you. Tama nga yung sinabi ni engineer na dapat focus lang tayo sa goal natin, di ba? And also, choose your friends wisely, guys, para hindi tayo na pupunta sa mga negative vibes, di ba? Pero, since nasabi nyo po, engineer, na yung about sa being in love, ganyan, meron po tayong question dito galing kay Princess Cady. Sabi niya, good morning, engineer. How do you balance work and personal life po?
How do I balance my work and personal life? Okay, whenever I go to work, I give my best to my work, no? Pagpasok mo pa lang, talagang you give everything. Actually ngayon, in my company, I am handling about 140 people, and I really have to motivate them to give their best. I am telling them na whenever you are working, always give 101% of yourself or more than 101%. Pag sa trabaho. But after work, I leave out everything in the office. Dapat hindi mo dinadala sa bahay yung mga challenges sa opisina. Kasi sa opisina, like sa school, maraming maraming stressful situations, maraming problems, maraming mga targets na kailangan ma-achieve, and you will end up so tired. But the moment you leave the office, the moment you start going home, think as if nawala yung problema mo sa opisina. Pagdating mo sa bahay, enjoy your time with your family, and I think yun yung pang-balance dun eh. Your family is your very, is where you will be able to spend the rest of your time by na family full of love, family of source of inspiration. So sila yung magbabalance eh. Kasi the stress in the school will be balanced by the love that you will get from your family. Your family will support you along the way. Just tell them your problems, just tell them your situations, and they will be there to support you. In my case, I have 7 siblings. And during my college, definitely yung allowance na we were receiving that time were not sufficient. And if I don't, so pag kunyari kulang na yung allowance namin, I go to them, I need help, and they really support me. The love of the family, the support of the family is also a critical factor in achieving your target. So dapat balance na balance yan. Huwag niyong kakalimutan ng inyong pamilya. Kung meron kayong challenge sa inyong studies, meron kayong problema personally, go to your family, go to your parents, go to your brothers and sisters. They will be there to help you. Kasi pag sinarili nyo yung problema nyo, you will be having a lot of problems, and in the end, baka hindi mo sa kakayanin yung pressure, and it will really have impact on you as a person. So, yung pamilya mo ang mag-care sa iyo all over.
Thank you for that answer, Engineer Manny. Totoo nga na your family is always there at your back. So, here's the last question from Matt Christian Garcia. Good morning po, sir. Ano po ang inyong mapapayo sa mga students ngayon na nag-i-start to doubt themselves and thinking about shifting to another course po?
That's a good question. Actually, it also happened to me. Since hindi ko nga gusto yung course ko nung time na yon, I was also thinking of shifting to another course. But of course, give yourself a chance, no? You're already in, you decided to take your course at this time, and you already spent a lot of time since first term niyo pa lang ngayon, ano? So mga freshman kayo lahat. So it's too early to think of shifting course. Siguro give yourself at least 1 year. Tingnan niyo kung ano yung inyong interest, kung saan kayo mag-i-excel. And hindi pa naman late yun kasi yung first 1 year or 2 years ninyo are still preparatory. This is where you will be learning ano ba talaga yung specialization where you will be excelling. And with that, by not deciding so fast on shifting career, in the end, you would really you will end up loving your course. Ako, I didn't pursue my plan of shifting ito for a career. Sabi ko nga, I fell in love with my course during my 4th year in college. Ang tagal, no? Bago ko nagustuhan yung course ko. But because of the scholarship program that I have, I really have to study. Scholarship, dapat wala kang failing grades. You maintain this kind of average. So that motivation to keep the scholarship and that motivation to have that college degree, in the end, yung plano ko mag-shift, na-erase siya ng aking love of my course. But this one was inspired by my professors. Yung mga professor ko nung college sa mga major subjects, magagaling sila. So, doon ko na-realize, ang ganda pala ng aming course, ang ganda pala ng civil engineering. So, by realizing during that 4th year in college na gusto ko yung course ko, madali nang natapos Parang everything was already enjoyable every day until I finish my course. So, yun lang. Huwag lang kayo magmadali. But of course, kung talagang nahihirapan kayo at you think it's the right time to shift course, siguro after a year, that's the time you have to decide. Kasi sayang din naman kung kunyari, you pursue after 2 years, ship ka ng ship. But in the end, baka kung mag-ilang ship ka, baka hindi ka makatapos. Kawawa naman yung ating parents. Our parents, our brothers and sisters expect a lot from us na kaya tayo sinusuportahan in our studies. They want us to finish our course para tayo, in the end, after our studies, meron tayong stable job and stable life. So yun, wag lang madaliin, but just consult a lot of people, especially your family, when at that particular time, talagang gusto mo nang mag-shift ng course. And yung mom and dad mo, your brothers and sisters will understand naman. But of course, if they allow you, make sure that the course that you will choose the next time will really be the course of your interest. Ganun talaga it happens to a lot of persons. Hindi naman it's not abnormal. It's normal. And we have to really face that moment when we will have to decide to change course. Ganun talaga. Okay?
Okay, thank you po. Pero before we end our question and very sabi niya po, good morning, Engineer Manny. After all those years po of studies and life experiences, are you happy sa kung ano po kayo ngayon? Do you think na natahak nyo po yung right path for you?
Thank you for that beautiful question. Actually, I can tell you, those who are listening right now, I am happy and I am satisfied with what I was able to achieve through the years. No, as I was telling during my speech, may mga situation talaga na ito ang gusto mo, ito yung plano mo sa sarili mo. Actually, after my college, I wanted to pursue my MBA somewhere. I applied in Thailand, I applied in Japan, I applied somewhere else, but they were never given to me. Kasi gusto kong mag-study abroad eh. Sabi ko nga, bakit ayaw ibigay sa akin ni Lord? Then siguro because of that, destiny will always put you somewhere else sometimes na hindi yan yung gusto mo sa sarili mo. But you have to really follow the flow na kunyari, the Lord is telling you, oh, dito ka muna pupunta, hindi ka gusto para dyan. And later you would realize na ito pala yung gusto niya para sa'yo. In short, I was not discouraged na hindi ko nakuha yung aking studies abroad. Sabi ko nga, Lord, wherever you want me to go, please lead me. And ito nga, engineering graduate ako, civil engineering pa. I had my 2 years in actual practice. But the flow led me somewhere else. Ito yung sabi ko nga, I will just try banking for 6 months. Yung 6 months ko ay na-enjoy ko yung aking na-enjoy ko yung aking stay in the bank, and it's been 32 years of productive work in an industry that gives a lot of parang financial incentives when you work. So ang ganda kasi ng when you're in banking, especially I work with BPI, I work with Philippine Savings Bank. I am working now with China Bank Savings. So these companies are owned by our richest businessman in the Philippines. And I can tell you that siguro sa lahat ng mga graduates who really wanted to work in a company, these companies gives you the best that they can offer to you. Ako naman, as an employee, regular employee, I give my best in everything that I do. I was taught to really parang pursue the culture of excellence within myself and at work as well. So, hindi yung tipo na pagtrabaho ka, nag-aaral ka. Ito lang ibibigay mo. When you work, you give 200% of yourself. Hindi yung pwedeng, based on job description, ito lang yung gagawin ko. Based on job description, what is supposed to be assigned to you? Sabi nga, ang number one, number one kung parating example sa mga tao ko sa opisina, if you're an actor, hindi ka pwedeng limitado ka lang sa drama. Dapat you are also, you can also act in comedy, in action. In short, dapat you are well versed to everything. The more skills you have, the more you can be successful in your life. So yes, I am so happy with what I have now. Hindi man ako naging as rich as some of my classmates, but I can say that it goes beyond my personal expectations. And kumbaga sa mission accomplished already. What remains with me is right now I have my grade 12 daughter. He's studying in De La Salle Sobel Bermosa, and yun na lang yung remaining task, to let her finish her senior high school and college. After that, I can say that I did my best and I was able to give my best for my children. My eldest son is now a mechanical engineer, so given the situation, given the financial constraints, ang number one kong talagang naging priority is to give my children the best education that we could give to them. Kaya nga sa inyo na mga nag-aaral ngayon, we as parents, we give our best. Kulang na nga lang sabi nga sa mga bata sometimes you have to give up something. Sometimes you have to allot of your financials for their studies. Yung naiiwan sa savings mo, para na lang sa sarili mo, but kunti na lang yon. But of course, you are working for the family. You are working for your children. So yung mga resources na binibigay mo sa kanila, yung mga support na binibigay mo sa kanila, I was telling them na you really have to concentrate on your studies. Kasi in the end, you will also enjoy what I am enjoying now. Yun nga eh. So, all of these blessings, all of these financial windfalls that I am receiving, hindi man ganun kalaki, but these financial windfalls, these financial resources that I have right now, keep me giving the best for my family. On the side, I was able to give them happy memories when they were children until they grow. So yun pa lang, I can look back na I was able to give my best for them and for myself.
Ayun. Thank you so much, Engineer. Pero ito talaga, Engineer, last na po talaga.
Reeves.
Sorry po, ano po maipapayo niyo po sa amin, especially na virtual lang po yung ano namin, yung setup, and mga engineering students pa po kami. So, ano pong ipapayo niyo?
Actually, since this is your first year, ano pa lang naman kayo, mga basic pa lang naman yung ano nyo, yung mga subjects ninyo. So, just maximize what you could learn through this online thing, no? Study, and just comply with the requirements of the school. Wala eh, yun talaga yung situation ngayon eh, via online. So, but in the end, if IATF naman will see that you really need some face-to-face thing, I knew a lot. I knew some schools that were allowed to conduct face-to-face studies, pero ano siya, limited. Kasi yung mga actual laboratory, for example, yung mga technical thing, dapat talaga ano yan eh, you can do it actual. But at this point na you are just in the preparatory, the online thing is just okay. Mag-aral kayo na mag-aral. And I believe naman that there will become a situation na since pandemic, ito yung requirement ng course nyo, it will come, no? Magkakaroon ng way. Kumbaga sa ano, like for example, naku, pandemic ngayon, paano kayo magmi-meeting? Bawal nga kayo mag-usap. So, dumating yung MS Team, dumating yung Zoom. So, the situation will provide you what you need for your studies. So, siguro ngayon, hindi pa sa dumarating, but these technological advances will provide us what we need to be able to achieve our dreams in achieving our target. Ikaw, Reeves, anong course mo ngayon?
I'm taking Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering po.
Computer Engineering. So, actually, in the industry, someone who is high-tech, someone who knows technology, mas may advantage yan eh, no? So, yung mga IT guys, IT people, they are the people that move things in the industry, especially sa banking. So, the more automated you are, the better. Kasi ngayon, we're going into digital banking, digital technology. So, talagang lahat is too digital. So, yon, marami kayong dapat gawin. And, ang ano ko lang sa inyo, ang advice lang is, huwag kayong madi-discourage na puro kayo online. Darating yan, hindi lang siguro ngayon. But of course, make safety of yourself as a priority. Yun nga yung, kaya nga kayo nasa bahay eh. Number one is really to make yourself safe. So what will you do if you're not safe? So dapat safety ang number one. Once everything is okay, definitely babalik tayo sa normal, but siguro hindi kasing normal dati na you will be there in the school 100%, no? Meron mga situation na dito kayo, doon kayo, so ganon. Basta ano, give your best in every situation that you are in right now. Find out what you can do, what you can learn. Don't let the situation put you down. Yun lang yung ano doon. But of course, and pray for your for everything that you do. Ask for guidance. Pag medyo discouraged ka na, medyo sabi ko, ano ba nangyayari sa buhay ko? Parang walang nangyayari. Just pray and it will be you'll be enlightened at the end of the day. Ganun lang 'yon. Huwag kayong susuko. Keep going. Sabi nga ng inyong team ngayon, keep moving, keep swimming, chase your dream, and you will get it. Pag hindi kayo susuko, no matter what, in the end, remember this, you will be a winner. You'll be a winner and you'll be able to achieve your personal dreams. Hindi naman lahat is monetary eh. Ang number one ko naging target is I should be happy. And I could say na naging masaya ako, I'm happy, and that's the most important thing. You are enjoying, you are happy, no matter what situation you are in right now. Nicole, so kumusta ka Nicole? Kumusta yung studies mo? How's your first year?
I'm doing good naman po, Tito Manny. Actually, second year na po ako this
Great.
year.
That's good. And I also saw your president there during your chat. Mark, I thank you also for giving me the chance. And you're being active in the campus activities would really help you a lot. It will balance everything eh. Kasi hindi naman lahat academics. You have to be taught on leadership. You have to be taught on dealing with people. Number one is dealing with people. Number one yon. You cannot do away dealing with people. And by giving yourself time to get involved in this kind of organizations, organizing something for your members of the team, for the Adamson engineering students, everything will be redounding to your benefits as well as to the members. When I was in college, I was also active in extracurricular activities. So talagang ganyan eh. And ang pinaka-importante ay balansyado ang inyong training, academics, and sa leadership. Marami kayong magiging learnings niya. Kanina nga I was observing you eh. And I really admire your coolness. I saw your president some comment. Medyo I could feel na with these glitches, na-stress kayo. But ang pinaka-importante you will be able to complete this, no? Na maayos nyo yung challenges, and congrats, naayos nyo without so much problems na, and at least natapos nyo yung inyong activities for today. Congratulations.
Thank
si Mark, kamusta si Mark? Nandiyan ba si Mark? President?
Yeah, dito po.
So,
hello
Mr.
po.
President. Hi.
Congratulations po, Engineer Manny. Thank you.
I saw you, and this is what I would like. Ikaw naman yung tatanungin ko.
Sure po.
As President of Adamson University Student Council, napakalaki ng hawak mo. Ilan ba ngayon ang members ng Student Council ng Adamson Engineering Group?
Actually, right now po, we are 40 members po. 10 executive officers and 30 executive committees po.
Well, it's a big group actually. Napakalaki ng group niyo. And what is your number one goal for the organization right now?
Actually, my number one goal po is, since Engineering Student Council is handle niya po yung buong engineering courses. Yung 9 RSO, which is mga organization, and 10 programs. Pinupush po namin na maging united po lahat ng mga courses and of course the organizations. And syempre po, we are having a partnership din po sa mga iba't ibang schools, which is para po makilala din po yung Engineering Student Council, and of course po kung paano po kagagaling yung mga students ng Adamson University.
That's great, Mark. Actually, this organization is a very good medium for all of you, especially the leaders. And if your objective is really to give your members the best that they could get from the organization, they will be able to excel in whatever they do in the engineering course that they chose. You will be able to accomplish much. Of course, may mga challenges yan, especially as members, but don't let these challenges be a hindrance in achieving your minimum targets of being there as leader of the organization. You are so young, your leaders are so young, yes, and you have a lot of ideas for your team. Go for it. Yes. I believe that the Engineering Council and the engineering students in Adamson will be in good hands with you there as leaders. Kayong mga ang babata nyo pa, and I believe marami pa kayong magagawa for the school and for the organization that you have organized at this time.
Yes po. Thank you so much po, Engineer Manny. Noted po.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah. Keep on going. Chase your dream.
Yes po. Noted po.
Anyway, thank you po, Engineer Manny, sa lahat ng sagot nyo for your inspirational answers. And grabe, ang dami pong na-inspire na classmates natin sa ating Facebook Live. But before we wrap up our Q&A session, we would like to acknowledge the presence of ASEAN Engineer Evelyn Regindin, Dean of College of Engineering. Hello po, good morning, Dean.
Good morning po. Ayan, kanina nabasa ko nga partner yung comment ng ating Dean na si Miss Evelyn. Ayan, good morning po. Ayan.
Hi, Evelyn, good morning. It's nice to be with you and your young leaders. Actually, this is my first time to speak and with Q&A portion. Medyo na-challenge ako sa mga tanong ng ating mga young ones. But of course, I'm so privileged to share what I have and what I experience. And hopefully, the young leaders and the young students of Adamson University, one of the best universities in the Philippines, in the future, all of us will be successful.
Ayan, once again, thank you so much, Engineer Veloyo, for answering our questions. Rest assured, we'll keep striving hard to pursue our dreams, no matter what situation we are facing, and also to keep moving forward with determination and self-confidence. Ayan.
To show our gratitude, the Adamson University Engineering Student Council hands this plaque of appreciation to Engineer Pablito Veloria for giving us time and effort to be our guest of honor and speaker for today's program.
This plaque of appreciation is hereby awarded to Engineer Pablito Manny Veloria in grateful recognition for imparting his knowledge and valuable insights as guest speaker during the Padayon Chasing Your Dreams, an event of Adamson University Engineering Student Council in academic year 2021-2022. Given this 29th day of August in the year 2021 at Adamson University, San Marcelino Street, Ermita, Manila. Yon. Thank you po, Engineer ulit. Once again, thank you po.
Thank you po, Engineer Manny, for accepting our invite.
Ganda ng ano nyo, I love the plaque. It's beautifully designed. Ang ganda ng pagka-design ng plaque nyo.
Yes po, it will be sent to you po in a while.
Oh, talaga. Ang galing nga. Thank you so much.
Yes po.
And to other members, I'm just one messenger away. You can text me, you can consult me with you can really ask my help, whatever need I can provide to those who really need some advice. You can always connect with me. Nicole knows how you can connect with me.
Engineer Manny. But before we proceed with the closing remarks, classmates, tayo muna ay makijam at manood ng special performance from Gravity Set of Adamson University.
Close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we desire. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say, it all sounds easy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call it. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'd bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Thank you for that wonderful performance, Gravity Set. Talaga namang this shows that Adamsonians are not just good with studying, but they are also blessed with talents. Right, partner? Nakikita ko parang napapasabay ka kanina sa kanya.
I agree with you, partner. Pero syempre, partner, sinong hindi mapapasabay sa galing ng nag-perform, di ba? Parang pang-international yung performance niya. Pero other than that, we also have social civic organizations here at Adamson University that inspire and encourage others to enhance their artistic skills.
Speaking of artistic skills, partner, the Engineering Student Council has finally had its limited merge. All of the proceeds will support different activities of the council and outreach programs.
Also, all merch will be available soon on Shopee. Kaya ano pa hinihintay nyo, classmates? Mag-add to cart na at sabay-sabay tayong mag-check out. Ayan, before we formally end our program, may we call on Mr. Davis Shadrach Magundayaw, Chairman for Grievances and Concerns of Adamson University Engineering Student Council, to deliver his closing remarks. Please give him a virtual applause.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This seminar is indeed impactful as it has taught us things that we can apply on our lives, especially in chasing our dreams career. And now, as we come to end this fruitful event, it is a great honor for me to have this opportunity in closing our seminar on Padayon, Chasing Your Dream. We would like to express our sincere thanks to our dear speaker, Mr. Engineer Pablito C. Viloria, for his valuable and generously sharing his time, experience, and insight. To our ESC President Mark Kakanindin, our Vice President for Internal Affairs, Rhea Batalier, our Vice President for External Affairs, Mike Vincent Quina, our Event Head, Rhea Antulihao, and to our very supportive Dean, Engineer Evelyn Ragindin. Thank you for your guidance and unwavering support in every undertaking we partake. Indeed, this activity would not be possible and successful without your presence and supervision. In behalf of the organization, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to all of you all for taking part in this event. To the
Thank you, classmate Dave Reese, for that wonderful message. Indeed, now we still have a long way to come. Anyway, classmates, I just wanted to say na this event really inspires me na galingan lalo through academics, since this is our first step to our success. How about you, partner? What are your reflections for our event for today?
Alam mo, partner, I'm so glad that we have this kind of event kasi at this trying times, kailangan talaga natin ng motivation to keep going. And guys, don't forget na pray talaga, sabi nga ni Engineer Manny Veloria, para maabot natin yung mga dreams natin.
Agree. Anyway, my partner and I are really thankful for the event heads, ESC executives, technicals, Prodcom, and the whole ESC fam for giving us the opportunity to be the host for today. On behalf of the Adamson Engineering Student Council and our guest speaker, Engineer Pablito Manny Veloria, thank you for joining us today, classmates.
And that concludes our program, Padayon, Chasing Your Dreams. We hope that all of you enjoyed this program as much as we did, and we are looking forward to seeing all of us achieving our dreams one of these days. Again, I am classmate Reeves, reminding you to always start your day with a positive thought and a grateful heart.
And I'm classmate Nicole. Have a great day and see you at our upcoming events. And don't forget that perseverance is key and everything is impossible until it's done. Bye, classmates!